what's good? TYYT, aka No Filter Sound or Ty, whatever, easier for you. And I'm back with another sports video, sports talk, whatever you want to call it. I don't really have a name for these type of videos. I just sit down and I talk about sports. Today I won't be having a face cam only because I'm actually recording at night. So, I mean, I could turn my light on, but nah, it's cool. What I actually want to talk about, for those that don't know, Cam Newton from the Carolina Panthers was released by the Carolina Panthers. I know, big shocker. We all know Cam Newton. Nobody knows football without knowing Cam Newton, so those go together as one. What pisses me off about this situation is that they had time to release him, to give him a chance to get to another team, but they waited a week and a half into free agency to even release him after everybody has made signings and the cap is really tight at the moment for teams. So that's pretty tough for a player like Cam Newton. I keep on seeing people talk about, oh, he's fallen off since the Super Bowl year. Oh, he's injury prone now. Oh, this and that. And I'm confused because in 2018, his completion percentage was 67.9. That's falling off. Pretty sure when people talk about Cam Newton, they don't really talk about it in the sense of actually analyzing his game. They go off of, oh, I don't like this dude, and I'm gonna say he's trash, even though that's far from the truth. Another thing that pisses me off about people just blindly hating on Cam without even knowing what they're talking about is simply he's charismatic. He has that swag about him. So like the celebration, like people hate him because he's that nigga. You know what I'm talking about? He celebrates in the end zone. He even said it himself. People were mad that he was celebrating the end zone for so long.
But I'm a firm believer, if you don't like me to do it, then don't let me in.
But he said, keep me out the end zone then. Like, I love that. And that's why I think where all the hate comes from. If you look at the Carolina teams that he played for, yes, they always had a pretty solid defense when he was there. The year they went to the Super Bowl, that the defense was top notch. But that offense, oh my God, you can't even, bruh, his leading receiver was, besides Greg Olsen, was Ted Ginn. I don't understand when people say that he choked in the Super Bowl. How can you say that when, did you watch the Super Bowl? He did his thing with the limited, with
a motherfucking, down. Hell.
The limited weapons, and even the O-line was selling him that game. So don't step to me talking about he choked. Don't step to me talking about he's fallen off, even though he's played consistent damn near his whole career. He's played at that level. You can't name, that's what I mean, 100% healthy Cam. He took off last year to fully heal. 100% healthy Cam, you telling me he not going to be on a team and he not going to be a starter? Are you serious? Y'all niggas about to have me lose my mind. But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Let's get back to him being a free agent right now. So I have a couple teams that I have in mind that would be good fits for him, especially seeing as some of these teams don't even have a quarterback, or they have a quarterback, but it's not really reliable. The first couple teams I want to throw out there that I doubt will sign Cam is the Raiders, the Dolphins, and the Redskins. Now, for those that are probably wondering why those three teams, all three of those teams have quarterbacks, but not better than Cam Newton. It's as simple as that. So that's why I mentioned them. With the Raiders, you have Derek Carr, and I don't think the Raider fans or John Gruden are really sold on him, so I wouldn't be surprised from them moving on from Derek Carr. So Cam Newton could go in there and obviously play better than Derek Carr. For the Dolphins, they're most likely going to draft a quarterback, so that's why I just put him there. They have Fitzpatrick right now, and I know for a fact that Cam Newton is better than Fitzpatrick, so that's why I put them in there. The Redskins, they have Ron Rivera, which was the head coach for the Panthers. He's now with the Redskins. It makes sense. Ron Rivera and him have a good relationship outside of football, so that would make sense. I don't know how the cap is looking for any of these teams, so I can't really speak on that. But these last two teams, it's a little interesting because I'll get into the details of why I really think these last two teams have a chance at signing Cam Newton. The first one is the Patriots. You guys are probably like, the Patriots? The Patriots will not sign Cam Newton. Hear me out. They might. They just might. They have Brian Hoyer and something Stidham. I don't even know the dude's first name, but they have him. and none of them are better than Cam Newton. You can argue that Brian Hoyer knows the system better than Cam Newton would, or blah blah blah. Simple fact, Cam Newton is better than them. So putting him in there and knowing that coaching staff, they would get it right. So that only makes sense to me. I'm like, okay, Patriots, duh. And the other one, you already know the other one. You should already guess by now, the Chargers. It makes perfect sense. And now I'm not even gonna, okay, let me calm down. We have limited cap at the moment. Yes, the Chargers staff said that they're gonna move forward with Tyrod. Yes, we might draft a quarterback, but I would rather have Cam Newton. Cam Newton, former MVP. Like, y'all act like he's washed or something. I'm confused. Like I said, he threw for 67% in 2018. He just took off last year because he hurt himself. He was not going to sit out there and destroy his body anymore for a franchise that does not care about him. So it makes sense. I'm with, this nigga is in the gym working out the gospel. Do you see this man? He's ready. He's ready to work. I don't know how the cap works with the Chargers. I know we don't really have a lot at the moment, but just figure something out. I don't know how much money he wants. I don't know none of those details. So for me, I just be talking. For the most part, I don't really know the money details when it comes to this type of stuff, like capping and things like that. But I just know that if the Chargers wanted to take that next step with a fully 100% Cam Newton, I'm only going off of what he said. He passed the physical before he was released. 100% Cam Newton with the team that we have. Come on now, son. Draft Isaiah Simmons with the 6th pick. Come on now, son. Draft a tackle in the come on now, son. That's a Super Bowl team right now, and I'm trying not to get ahead of myself, but I'm so excited. I love Cam. Cam is one of my favorite players, and to see that we have a chance to have him on the team, that's enough to get me hyped. That's enough to get me wilding and start saying crazy shit like we gonna win the Super Bowl. I don't know how it's looking. It's looking tough for Cam Newton at the moment because, like I said, we're already 2 weeks into free agency. Teams have signed a lot of people. Not many teams have enough cap space for a player like Cam Newton. He's probably going to be asking for a good amount of money. He was supposed to make, I think, $19 million if he was not released by the Panthers. So I know he would be asking for a lot of money, but he might have to take a smaller deal this year. You know, just he's a starter. Simple as that. I don't want people thinking that I'm not saying that, and I'm saying he's a backup. No, he is a starter. He's better than 70-80% of the quarterbacks, starting quarterbacks and backup quarterbacks in the league. Don't get it messed up. I just feel like it's just a tough time for him because of when he was released and just how free agency is going. There's no fly out, so I guess there's a risk with him. There's a high risk. I don't understand why he was out 1 year. Bruh, the Cam hate is ridiculous, but that's another video for another day. I'm not gonna hold y'all. If you enjoyed, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if you want more videos like this. Let me know on your thoughts about Cam Newton, whether you think he's washed. Give me your explanation. Where do you think he's gonna go? How much money do you think he's gonna make? All that, just get in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Like for the algo, sub if you new. And I'm out.
Shout my name when they see me on a block, man, hot, but I get it cause the nigga made it out. If I got a hater, they just really wanna love me, they committed to the hate, but I know they really proud.